Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick.
You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway.
I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man...
She definitely didn't.
Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person.
Yes, Pearls.
Oh, I see.
I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Well, she's learning a lot about life right now, so... So what did you think of seeing your first trial?
I was really surprised. I'd never seen so many people before.
Oh.
And Mystic Maya looks so small and helpless.
Well, Maya's already naturally short, so Jesus Christ, dude. There's no need to go for her right now.
And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes.
Ruffly? Oh, she means Franziska.
She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she'd already decided Mystic Maya did it. I'm gonna tell her what I think of her tomorrow.
I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world.
Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya?
Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent, all they care about is if they win.
That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right?
There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same.
I know, dude, but whatever.
Well, he might have become a good guy, eventually.
Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about, Mr. Edgyworth?
That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore.
Huh?
He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely, and died for it.
Oh, that's too bad.
He's not, though. By the way...
Yes, what is it?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Could you just close the case for me real quick? That'd be great.
Why are you asking me?
No, I was just thinking earlier.
I didn't see anything.
She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened?
What was I doing? I wasn't doing anything.
She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me, I won't tell anyone else, I promise.
I guess you can see through my lie, huh?
Yeah, clearly.
I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick?
So you might as well tell me, but okay, that's fine. I'm just assuming we don't have enough evidence right now. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What's she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture. Oh yeah. Oh, I wonder if she might have sinister motives. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Subtle. Oh yes, thank you. I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, as I had to watch over the trainees' training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand. And that's why a lowly branch member such as myself must do this. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in the room the whole time Lada and I went to get the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterwards. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did, but however, that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? So did the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course. However, and I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training?
Mr. Wright.
Yes. Wow, she's real scary. Got real scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master is Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit, and after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. That's weird that you have a specific rule in place for that, to be honest. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Karine Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid, I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. What? No, absolutely, of course not. Hey, you got any thoughts about this key? This is the key to this room. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once. I can't. It's evidence, after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. But what is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... I can't describe it. Nothing else to say? Alright, fine. Looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. Hey, anything going on with the incinerator? It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. It's a really old urn. There are the ashes of a long dead person inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. The bedding is all laid out today too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. But about this box. I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes are at the bottom. I see. Well, this has been helpful so far. Alright, I got all the way fucking back out again. No. My Emma's still being questioning. She'll probably be done in a little bit, so I'll come back later. Okay. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my priority. Alright, I guess maybe we do have enough evidence right now for this. No, I didn't want to do that. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
What? You can do that?
You'll tell me if I guess right. Something right, won't you?
Yes.
Now, When the murder took place, you were here, right? Side room? I'm pretty smart, Pearls. I know you were right here. I've still not been healed? If you push yourself any more, your soul will shatter. Please calm down, collect your thoughts, and try again. Okay. Has that healed me? God fucking damn it, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Alright, you were here. You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the winding way?
Wow, you got it.
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry, not yet.
Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there.
Do you really know that much?
Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearl was doing in the winding way? You were holding this key. So,
I feel just a little better.
okay. Well, what have I not examined? Because I don't really know what else to present. I don't really know what to present there. You know? So, something in the winding way. But there isn't really much else to look at here, is there now? Splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Yeah, but you have nothing to say about it. You sure you don't want to examine it? Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Okay. Do I need to show something else to Morgan? Because I don't... I did exhaust it, right? Yeah. I don't know what exactly I would show Pearl. Folding screen? There are 6 parts to the Quran sacred writings. Quran sacred writings. Fucking Quran. Jesus. Not at all what it is. To think that this valued treasure of our village, Mystic Maya, were both shot by a gun. Well, that's... How do you know that? You weren't at the trial. And so how do you know Maya was shot, huh? Isn't that a bit suspicious? You already said you weren't at the trial. And yet you know she was shot? We only discovered that during the trial. Even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it is an unforgivable act. Didn't notice that, huh? Okay. That is Mystic Maya before I applied the spirit severing technique. This picture, it was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the Heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize the Heartland is a part of this country, right? That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. I never thought anything like that would happen to her. But we don't know what it was that we don't know that it was Maya that did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? No, I didn't want to do that. Okay. The other one. That is Mystic Maya before I applied the severing technique. Okay, no, same thing. No, fuck, dude. Now what? I guess I haven't maybe present the key to you? I kind of thought you wouldn't say anything. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Maybe I was kind of not expecting her to I thought this was going to be the psyche log. Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this?
Oh, I found it in the incinerator.
The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden?
The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek.
When was that?
It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick?
Yes.
Are you gonna tell my mother?
Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did?
Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking.
Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then. That's pretty cringe. The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. You really needed to be told to look at that. Will you actually examine it more thoroughly now? I can't believe you needed a small child to tell you that this might be worth it. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they've noticed me. And they're now running at top speed toward me.
Oh, hey. Like, you're that dentist guy.
Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again.
Oh, like, real suave. It's like, my turn. It's nice to see you too.
So what's up? You're all out of breath.
Like, huh? Oh, like you mean, like I was just totally happy and like totally excited to be here.
Excited?
Like, I mean, there are so many things to do, like see. It's like the real deal here.
Oh, really? For example?
For example, like that urn over there. Do you like know about it?
All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Well, first. Oh, you've fucked up a little, it looks? That's right. Pearl said she found this key in the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it, a tiny bit, but still. It didn't have a tick. This was also found in here. Okay, yeah. Oh no, I thought that might have changed since she mentioned it. Is it? I wonder if this might not be what it's meant to say. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn?
Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure.
Huh, didn't know that.
And, like, it's sealed inside that urn.
It's? What are you talking about?
Like, you know, Amy Faye's spirit.
Amy? Gee, I wonder if it's meant to say Amy. Amy. Who's that?
Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady who founded the Quran channeling technique was Mystic Amy.
You don't have to get upset with me.
So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic?
Well, I suspect it's already been broken, so that's unfortunate, isn't it? Romantic, huh? That urn is really as important as she says it. Could be a vital clue. Oh, now will you look at it a bit more thoroughly? Oh my god. I'm so sick of trying something, but I haven't triggered enough flags yet. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? Only see her a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am? Huh, weird. Ini, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one?
Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all?
Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally had nothing to do with this, like, murder thing.
Oh yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Karine Village, no relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister who died in that accident was a nurse at his clinic. What an involved inner monologue. He really kept going there. It's usually like one sentence. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? You know, why don't you tell me about this probably traumatic event from your life? I'd love to hear more.
Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to do with, like, the murder?
I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Psyche locks?
Like, what is it?
Looks like I'm gonna need to pry her mouth open to this one. Alright. I'm guessing we don't have enough for that, but I suspect we can present the urn to Pearl at this point, you know? So, you know, you were in the winding way. Let's go. You were in the winding way. And what you were doing was you were putting this vase back together. So, I feel just Fine, fuck you too. Goddamn. Is Maya out?
Hey, Nick.
I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial if we're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Lotta said, too. Nick. Yeah. Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something called plot armor. I mean, Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it... Wait, then I really am? You're not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearlie? What about her? And no matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute. I didn't really think she was the murderer, but she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us were playing with her ball. A ball. Sounds like a dead end to me. Incorrect. So about this ball. It's nothing really special, just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearlie really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah. Pearlie's always hiding in there. You know, the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. Clothing box in the side room, huh? Oh my god, finally. Can I... Okay. Hey, wait, please, Lotta... She ran off into the manor. After her, boys. Lotta. Hey, I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. Y'all lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. I see. Moving on. I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction, but it doesn't look like she's here. Are we finally going to figure out that this box might be important somehow? It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box, so then what's it doing on the floor? It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Ah! What? What were you doing in there? What were you thinking?
I'm a bad person. Just another piece of human trash. I need a crawl in a hole to...
Need a hole to crawl into. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole? Oh man, huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box, and it's about 8 inches off the ground. Oh, wow, that's crazy. This teleporting box is maybe involved with the case. I never could have seen that one coming. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Could this be? That's so frustrating that this was obviously involved in the murder, and yet it's taken him this much prompting to actually fucking look at it. Like, he even observed it move, and he still didn't think about it.
Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by here just now.
What person?
You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair.
She means Lotta.
She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I?
I don't think that's quite what she meant.
Oh, that's right, she wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Now, Pearl, my friend. I already knew that you must have broken the urn, but surely now, Nick has enough evidence to figure this out. Even though we knew she was in the winding way and the urn was obviously broken. You were playing with this ball, right?
Ah, that's right. How did you know?
And Maya told me you love to play with your ball.
Oh yeah, I was playing with my ball.
Uh-huh. And then? Something happened, Something really bad?
What do you mean, something? Nothing happened.
This is it. Fucking finally, dude. This urn, it's a village treasure, right?
Oh,
And the spirit of the founder of the crying technique is sealed in here, isn't it?
yes.
What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there.
Please don't tease me.
Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and it knocked over, right? To be fair, it's kept in a pretty fucking haphazard location, isn't it? Like, just in the middle of a fucking hallway on an end stool. Like, you couldn't have put it, like, in a fucking glass cabinet or something, at least. Just, you know, right there, naked and exposed, in the hallway, where anybody could knock it over. And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange the lock hasn't broken yet.
This is a really old urn, isn't it?
I guess.
It's so old, so it's not weird to have a few cracks.
Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that the urn's broken? So, is Ami Faye here? Yes. I thought about just presenting the urn again, like, just fucking look at it, but, you know. Who started the Karayan channeling technique?
Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Army.
That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know?
How do I spell her name? I don't know.
It's spelled A-M-I.
Oh.
I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn. And, oh yeah, you definitely knew. It hasn't taken, like, a ton of prompting to get you to deduce this or anything. It made a mistake in the spelling when putting it back together again. Yep, you definitely knew the whole time. You know, you didn't need, like, 7 hints before you would figure it out. Oh, fucking finally. Remember to stay hydrated.
Around when Mystic Maya started channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball.
And that's when you broke the urn.
Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Army's spirit fly away.
Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay?
I'm a bad child.
Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable.
I thought maybe that would make me leave. They would make me leave the village, but the broken pieces were pretty big, so
You thought you could put it back together and they wouldn't notice?
yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there.
The hallway? You mean winding way?
Yes. The channeling. Oh, she's crying. Ah! The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by.
I see. So about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job.
Yes, I might be strong in spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I am not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor.
So that's around when Lotta was coming back. She looked so sad. It's fucking heartbreaking, dude. She looked so sad.
When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick,
What is it, Pearls?
I'm gonna get banished, aren't I?
I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Army's happy to be free from that at cramped turn.
I hope so.
No harm done, and a happy solution. Wow. Wait, what did that update to say? Under repair in the hallway until police came. Well, see... But then where exactly did Maya go? You know? Like, that means Pearl was here the whole time, but she never saw, like, the trunk go by. Do I talk to you now? Let's see. Is the first question something I can actually answer? Please tell me about the traffic accident.
Huh? Like, whose accident?
Your sister's accident, naturally.
Oh yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep, and, like, that's all I had to say about that.
Interesting. Amy just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. I don't know, I guess. It's not exactly a sentence I would home in on. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident?
Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind?
Pearl's accident? So, that person had a... You can't tell me you don't know.
How would I know if that person, like, had an accident? Oh, besides... Oh.
The urn? Okay, I guess not. Right, so it's not actually... Or do you want me to play them? No. I guess not, then. So... What exactly has this lot feasibly done? Shall I show you the urn out of that? No. The box? Maybe I ask Morgan about the box. Hey, Morgan! Yes, what is it? And must you be so noisy? We have a rule here, the hallway is not for running. Now then, in a calm manner, ask your next question. Anyway, did you see Lotta come by here? Ah, that girl from the Heartland. I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time. Grr, Lotta, you sure know how to waste a man's time. Box. Okay. Jar. Okay. Scrap of cloth. Okay. Well... Now what, then? Oh, maybe I show... Eni the thing that came out of the incinerator. Okay. So... What now? Oh, maybe I show Maya the thing that came out of the instant. Oh, hey, maybe. Whew, I think I found everything out I can. But I can't seem to see how it all adds up. Hey. And is Meanie being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister. How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Enie's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. I wish I had knew a little more about Enie, but where am I going to find info like that?
Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look at trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty?
Ah, Lotta. I see you finally noticed. Thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word.
Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful for you chasing this large lump of one around like this.
I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. That's a weird sentence. Thanks.
But you know, you're just wasting your time.
I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you were doing?
What? No.
We literally followed her to every room available.
Well, you see, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you?
You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister.
Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me.
You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me. Oh, whatever. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, thank goodness, I'm still
what?
Oh, no, nothing at all. Just talking to myself. You know, gibberish.
Now then, a lot of heart at your service.
I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up.
Thanks.
Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll give you all this info for free.
A lot of not taking money, and I know this is an alien clone. If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta?
Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak.
You mean Eenie Meenie?
Well, there ain't anyone else could be, right? That Granny, you and me were together that whole time.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that the circumstances around the murder only really leave one option if it wasn't Maya, right? So Lotta suspects Eenie, which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Eenie. Would you... like, what? Fucking tell me more? Like...
Huh, that's Eenie Meenie, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if you knew anything about this girl.
You know, Nat, actually, I did a little check it up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world.
Yeah, I'd heard as much. I had also heard that Eenie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Karine Village.
You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her?
Yes, I don't know why I needed to do that for you to tell me, really. Speaking of Eenie, do you have any other information about her?
Sure.
Well, what is it? It'll cost you. Yeah, what a shock. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why?
Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find something.
Maybe? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there.
Ugh. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds ew. I mean, okay, look, don't blame this on... never mind. Let's get how much... Oh, not Dr. Hottie. I hate this guy. So this is where Eenie was hospitalized.
Yes, are you here to visit a patient?
Yes. Are you a doctor here?
Yes, I'm Dr. Hardy, ho ho.
I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself.
Yes, what can I help you with?
So I'd like to ask a few questions about Miss Eenie Meenie.
Miss Meenie? Miss Eenie Meenie? Yes, oh, her. It's too bad. I'll tell you something, that girl left here a long time ago.
Here you are, sir.
You know, you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Sweetums, calm down.
Wait, that was not him speaking, was it?
Calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me.
Don't you dare start with Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful toward their boss. Maybe he's just a freak, you know? Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white coat back.
Okay, I got it. Yes. Yes,
Don't yes me. Who in the world are you?
I'm Director Hottie, ho ho.
The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the humanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. You have made actually zero effort to talk to anyone else. You know he's not an employee now. And you know there are employees in the building. You could try a little harder to talk to somebody other than this freak. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic?
Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff. Yes.
Doctory clinical stuff?
Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes. What is that look for? Ah, yes, there's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they have some of their patients moved here.
You do surgeries here, right?
Yes, we do plastic surgery here, it seems.
It seems.
Yes, it seems that way.
Oh, so do you only do plastic surgery? What do you know about Miss Eenie Meenie?
Now you're talking. Yes, that girl, she was transferred from the general hospital.
From the general hospital to here? What kind of surgery did she need?
Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad.
So what kind was it?
Yes, well, no, you say that is something. No, I can't tell you.
So you say with a happy face or smile on your smile on your face, Mr. Director.
See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's in all those TV shows too, right? You've seen them, right? Yes.
I'm never gonna get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. It's gotta be something I can show this old coot. The fucking clipping. Probably not that one. This one. Okay. That one then. Nope. Enie's profile.
Enie's really cute in this picture, you'd agree, right?
Yeah, sure.
I wish I could see her again. Maybe the next time she has a big accident, yes.
I'll tell her for you.
Yes, please. I'll be waiting for her. Yes, waiting.
How about this person?
I feel like I've seen, I feel like somewhere. I've seen her somewhere before, I think. Well, when she comes tomorrow for her consultation, I'm sure we can get reacquainted.
I don't believe this. Well, what do you want then? Do you recognize this person?
Now, this is what I'm talking about. Yes, this is nice and exciting.
What do you think? Does anything grab your attention?
There's no mistaking this is nice. Yes, I like this picture. Yes, mind if I borrow this a while for private research purposes?
Like, this is the picture that he wants. This is what that picture looks like. That's okay. I don't think I should support his research. God fucking damn it. Then, like... Alright, I'll be honest with you, I looked it up. I meant to show him the attorney's badge, which is just something I never think about.
What's this?
I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder.
Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes.
The trial's tomorrow, and I would like some information from you.
Is that right? Well, I think I can let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
Yes, actually. I'm not the real director.
Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that, and yet I'm still here talking to you because I apparently think you're the best option.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I have to explain this to him?
Well, hold on. I'll give you something real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's... See, I'm like this clinic's walking dictionpedia.
You mean walking encyclopedia?
Yeah, that, and my specialty is in young, silky, smooth, hardy patients. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it.
Yeah. How about you keep that kind of information to yourself?
Anyway, you wanted to know about little Miss Eeny Meeny, right?
Little Miss Eeny Meeny.
That girl, I remember her especially well. Really especially very well.
Please tell me what you know about Eeny Meeny.
Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She was transferred here from the General Hospital. It was, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases, if that is its real name.
What was she ill with?
Ill? No. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see. Yep, I could see that it was a huge wound at that.
A huge injury?
Her whole body was wrapped around and round in bandages, and her arm was in a cast.
That sounds pretty severe, all right.
Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary, yes. Cars, yes.
Car? You mean it was a traffic accident?
Yep, that's what gave her the terrible injuries. I saw it in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes.
Dare I even ask what's wrong with this old guy? Just now you mentioned something about a big operation.
Are you talking about Miss Eeny's operation?
Yes, Miss Eeny's.
That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was very bad. It was bad, very bad.
Was it really that bad?
It was a big good thing that Miss Eeny had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together.
Picture.
That girl, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes.
Oh.
So you see, I got her picture as a way to remember her, yes. Well, more like swiped.
Breach of ethics? Oh, wait.
What? A pretty girl like her. I bet she has lots of pictures of herself.
Sure.
It's a treasure. My treasure. Precious.
What happened to the actual license itself?
Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up with the car, yes.
Well, then she wouldn't have the fucking photo, would she? Eeny's photo for a driver's license. Okay. So you looked up information on Eeny's accident, correct?
Yeah. She sure did. Yes. I read every paper that covered it at the time.
What kind of accident was it? Do you remember?
Yes, hold on. I'll get it for you. The article, I mean.
Huh? You have it?
Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so...
Obsessive to the max. But I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy.
Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Eeny was in the passenger seat.
The passenger seat, huh?
And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Eeny fought with the door, finally got it to open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes.
A new clue. Let's read the deets. Wait, where is it? I mean, I guess I have to go further.
It's been half a year since Miss Eeny had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year.
It's already been half a year, huh?
Yes, so how was I? I was a big real help, wasn't I? Yes.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, well then I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Eeny I said hi, okay? Yes.
It's time for me to leave, too. Yes. Okay, it's definitely time to leave. So, can I read that fucking clipping, though, now? Oh, it's that. I thought this was something else, because there's been a clipping here the entire time. Late last night, 2 women's car crashed into the highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel.
I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, so I opened the right door and like got out. I like don't remember anything else.
If Miss Eenie Meenie is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Meenie. Mimi Meenie... Jesus Christ. Mimi Meenie was the nurse at Gray's Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this, then, just a mere coincidence? Alright. Now it's time to go get Eenie, surely. Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah. So earlier that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell him. Things are getting interesting. But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know. Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into? A murder, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Is it not, like, obvious from her disposition, though? You know, like, obviously. Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said so, I mean... You know, I feel like this is pretty obviously something that Morgan is up to. You know, like, have you spoken to her at all? Her contempt is fairly obvious. Yep. Right now, the master is this medium called Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master. Do you know where Eenie is, Lotta? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around in that garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. Got something to ask her? Yeah, I got a whole list of things only she can clear up. So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Misty Faye's older sister. Oh. They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow, Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things, too, like, she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Oh, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. How about that? Wow, crazy. Morgan might be up to something. I never would have guessed. Hey, Morgan, you want to talk, or are you gone? Guess you're gone. Well, I guess slide. She's gone. Alright, Eenie. You can't run forever.
Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret.
Like, what's with that scary look on your face?
The secret is going to be that this isn't Eenie Meenie. This is Mimi Meenie. And she used Eenie's... This is a hard sentence to say. Mimi Meenie had Eenie Meenie's picture when she was taken in. And therefore, Mimi Meenie took on the appearance of Eenie Meenie. Do you follow? Just, what a fucking sentence. So, I present this clipping now. Wait. Not the clipping? Okay, so you want me to present... What do you want? Do you want me to present Meenie Meenies? Wait, what do you want me to present? Yes, I want to talk about the car accident. Okay. I'm mad. Jesus Christ. As far as I'm concerned, all three of those things should have been acceptable answers. I want to ask you about your own car accident.
Me?
Yes.
So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in an accident?
Yes, by presenting the evidence I just showed you 2 seconds ago, and yet it was not accepted. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Meenie holds interview about crash.
Ah,
You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct?
like, wait.
What now?
That's not me.
Huh?
I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eenie Meenie, is, like, pretty common.
What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Meenie, is in here too.
Like, totally, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally, like, getting goosebumps.
You think I'm gonna let you get away with this?
So what now? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized?
This. This is your proof.
Like, what's that picture supposed to mean?
I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized.
Huh? So?
There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you.
That creepy fake director.
Now are you ready to tell me about the accident?
Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder.
Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct?
And?
That woman who died, do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be... Well, I think it was Eenie Meenie, but you probably want me to say that. I believe it was your sister, Mimi Meenie.
Mimi?
You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Like, I'm pretty sure that you're actually Mimi Meenie, but you know.
Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door.
And your sister?
I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke, I couldn't see anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills?
Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back.
I wonder. This does give Eenie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray.
Haha, it seems simple, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible.
What?
I think you'd get the picture. I'm gonna serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it.
What do you want me to do now? You're telling me we're just gonna let that one hang there? Like, what do you want me to do now? I'm so flummoxed that it stopped there that I don't know what to do. Well, none of the evidence worked, so I guess I'll leave, as baffling as that is to do after you said that. Looks like something's up.
Stop, leave my mother alone.
Ow! Hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear, it is perfectly alright. I can't believe you just leave Eni after she said that. Like, really? You don't want to press on that even slightly harder? I will be out for a short while with this young man.
Mother, please, let me go too.
No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... Aw, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look, it's a real pistol.
Detective,
do not upset me further. Ah, sorry. Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear like that. Mother.
This has never happened before.
Pearls.
Mr. Nick, I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is gonna happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick.
Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this.
Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya?
She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence.
Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Nick, go visit her.
Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone.
I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side.
Her stare is really piercing. Alright, see ya. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia, so how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. If memory serves, Maya had a few psyche locks. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. Oh, so you do know. Okay, I guess. Mia, I guess we'll talk to her. I was ready to throw hands, brother. I just wanted to do it. You know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Why do you think so? No reason. It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. Looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah. A battle of wits. But first, there's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like how the real murderer got into the room? How did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? How they got in the room is exceptionally easy to answer, but somehow you're too fucking stupid to figure it out. Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing in front of the room after the channeling started. Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think, in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movement, we're stuck like a beached whale. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Ami Faye, acquired. I heard that name before. The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Karayan sacred urn. It usually sits in the winding way and has her name written on it. Yeah. Aw, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that... A literal dead person is saying, oh, don't worry, it's just a fairy tale. Come on. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Alright, let's throw hands. Phoenix, You think I'm hiding information from you, about someone from you? I'm having so much trouble today. Isn't that right? Yes. Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting. You're protecting Morgan. Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion on my aunt. Excellent question. This cloth scrap. Someone had... It's Maya's costume, but someone burned it. What else would I do? Okay. I wasn't very confident about that. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the Winding Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. Oh, that's how it happened. Okay. That's it. It's not... Because I was like, alright, then how did Maya... Because Maya never left the channeling chamber as far as we can tell because Pearl was in the way. It's because it was in Maya's clothes at the time. They changed the clothes, the key was... They didn't take the key out of the robes, of course. Now I understand. It's not that they moved Maya, it's just Maya's clothes that moved. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes. But why? I don't know why. Probably because they weren't covered in blood. She had to be changed into the clothing that would actually incriminate her, because her own clothing obviously wouldn't have. But there's only one person that could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood? And do you know whose blood it is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that this piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Well... Is it these clothes? Because my logic here is this set of clothes has a hole in the sleeve. So the person was wearing this at the time. What? No, that doesn't work. How do I prove this? Well, no, it has to be these, because these are the clothes that are incriminating. Because, like, the answer is just that, like, obviously they had to because these are the incriminating clothes. Well, they're in this... Oh, no. Of course, I've forgotten whose clothes was what. It's... We know this person isn't Maya. Right? And... I'm trying to think how to explain this. I don't know. I think it's this photo. It's not that photo. Okay. I don't know how to explain what I was thinking there clearly. It's fucking late. Leave me alone. It's the clothes then. No, it's not the clothes. Okay. Oh no, it's because the key was in the pocket. This is a much simpler explanation than what I was trying to prove. my reasoning was like I was trying to basically link the hole in the sleeve, you know, but never mind. I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber, huh? At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve, and both this key and piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. Exactly. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. So here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me, but I want to know if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. Who or what did she need? She needed another person, which was Eeny Meeny. Eeny Meeny. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eeny Meeny were in cahoots. It's a really circuitous route that you have to take to get there, but this is, like, obviously the case just from the start of this trial, isn't it? Which I think is, you know, kind of a bad thing, right? It's like you kind of already know who must have done it, and it therefore has to have been a conspiracy, right? Because we know it's not Maya at the start, obviously. It's none of the people with us, so it has to be Eeny. But the problem is Eeny obviously can't arrange that set of circumstances by herself, so it needs to be somebody who could, and there's only one person who could, Morgan. It's pretty easy to just kind of process of elimination who the culprits are, and then it's just getting to that end point. Which I don't really like, but I guess it's still better than, like, the first couple of trials in the first game, where it just flat out tell you who did it. Anyway, you know, it's a shame that it's like, you're just trying to get to the answer, but the answer is obvious. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fay Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. That's astounding to me, because I think that this is exceptionally obvious. It's obviously the fucking trunk, dude. The trunk was behind the folding screen, Eeny was in it, she got out, the murder occurred, you know, like... Sure, you know, maybe some of the finer details are not obvious, but like... I don't know why it's so hard for everybody to figure out that the box is involved, you know? We can assume that Eeny Meeny is involved somehow, but we have one big problem on our hands. A problem with what? We don't have a motive. Fuck off! Yes, we do! It's Dr. Gray died. What are you talking? Do not make me justify the motives for either of these people. They're obvious. Morgan is using the situation to get rid of Maya. She doesn't care that Dr. Gray dies particularly. She just needs to frame Maya for this. Eeny has the most obvious murder fucking imaginable. It's literally just revenge. That's it. Regardless of if it's Eeny or, as I'm pretty sure, Mimi Meeny who took Eeny's place, either way, the motive is still revenge. It's obvious. What do you mean we don't have a motive? The fact you think we don't have a motive is insulting. What is wrong with you? Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? She doesn't care that it's Dr. Gray. Why are you having so much trouble with this? It doesn't matter that it was him. Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eni. She has to have been. There is no alternative person. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there's only one possibility. Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because Mother. She is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? I hate you so much right now. Like, I actually can't stand you. Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. Me and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? I hate you, Phoenix. What is wrong with you? It doesn't matter if it's Dr. Gray. Maybe there's some secondary motive in here, but it's literally just that she wants to get rid of Maya, because Mia's already dead, which means that the only person left to take their place as the master would be a member of the Branch family. Is it really that hard to figure that out? Like, I'm not a particularly smart person. It's just obvious what Morgan's motive would be. Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. God, I can't believe it. Like, the second you lay eyes on Morgan, it's pretty obvious she's a villain. Whatever. Fuck it. Phoenix couldn't figure out to turn over a damn scrap of paper last time, so you know.